Hi, Jenny.
Oh, hey, Hel, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, just as I was 3 seconds ago when we finished our last app.
Weird that we're wearing the same exact clothes that we wore 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks
And
ago.
actually, this is the same shirt I had on last time we recorded, but not and 5 minutes ago, a week ago.
Look, this is a really cool shirt.
Ooh, fancy.
I don't know where I got it. I have no memory of that,
I
but
like that.
I love it
A little
actually.
zhuzh.
It is a little zhuzh.
Yeah.
And so my friend Kelly, when I wear sleeves like this, she'll wipe her glasses on my sleeve, which is fine. I don't even care about that. But it's just funny. It's like a little inside joke we have.
That feels like silent commentary.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
love it.
Okay, today is July 12th. If you're listening, it is on or after July 29th. This is episode 29 of season 8.
Ooh, it's like our magic episode, like when you or like our golden episode, like
Yeah.
when you turn 12 and your birthday's on the 12th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, you're listening to Kissing Lips and Breaking Hearts with the Garden Tarts. As always, please take a moment to like, subscribe, leave a review. We'd appreciate that very much. Please and thank yous.
And we really appreciate people, all of you, but the people that reach out to us, like you have no idea how good that feels. Maybe you do. I hope you do.
Yeah,
But to us, it means a lot, like
it
a
really
lot.
does.
Just, saying hi, whatever. Just don't be mean. Okay.
Don't make
So
Hillary cry.
don't make me cry. I will. Okay, so side A of this episode is going to be about Bono's back in 2010. That I feel guilty about that even, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Side B, we're going to freestyle. We have not done that in ages.
No, that used to
No,
be our entire
I
episode.
know it was, but I have this workbook of what we do on an episode, and since I've been using that, we have a topic for every A
We
side.
have been very organized.
Yeah.
It's been amazing.
If I had known that this would have worked so well, I would have done it from the beginning, but it does work well.
Yeah.
Okay, so 360, it's July of 2010. And like we heard a show that had been rescheduled because Bono hurt his back. And then there was like another show and another show. And it kind of funnily compared to the early days of COVID. Like I know that sounds crazy, but
Yeah, where you're like,
it was.
yeah,
Yeah. So we were just like, I heard someone in California had a case of it, and then Florida, and then New York, and boom, those 360 shows were just canceled,
yeah,
rescheduled.
yeah.
And but like when I just like every time this happened, I was just like, no, 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 and yeah. So I was going to a bunch of shows that summer too. Like, I think I was going to Toronto, East Lansing, Giant Stadium, Pittsburgh, and I think Chicago too.
Yeah.
And then boom, I have nothing for this summer. Like I planned such a summer and I had nothing. And me. I was so upset. Then
Well, it was exciting and you'd worked so hard to get tickets.
I did.
I remember having to get replacement tickets for one show, which I'm guessing was maybe Pittsburgh. I'm not sure. But July of 2010, I had a 5-month-old. So this actually worked in my favor. I'm
Did.
so sorry, Bono, and the rest of the world, especially the guy who had back surgery.
I know, right?
But this worked well for me.
Yeah. Okay, so like I was on the way to work one day and it just kind of struck me. Like I'm driving and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, Bono's back. He's having surgery. And it must have been really, really bad to
Yeah.
reschedule the entire tour, the entire leg. And it's entirely not about me. Just a little bit, but not really about me. So
Yeah.
and then, I just thought like, really poor Bono. And then I love this guy. And I don't want him to reschedule anything because I had plans, but I don't want him to be in pain and have
I
surgery.
know.
So it was very emotional.
Yeah.
I mean, I look at my Facebook post from 2010 and the things like just my reaction was like, and it was exactly like that. I'm like, no, like every day it was like, no,
Nope.
no, No. And then what am I going to do now? I hate this. I hate everything.
Yeah.
Anyway, it worked out. In 2011, they were great shows. I picked up an extra show in Baltimore that wasn't scheduled in 2010. Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, I went to one show in '09 and then 3 shows in 2011. And I don't know which actually, in hindsight, I don't know how many of those 3 shows I had planned.
Yeah.
I could imagine not having that many just because I had a newborn,
Yeah.
but I don't know, maybe I had 3 planned. I don't Time is a social construct. I don't remember things.
I know. That's okay. That's not something you need to remember.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I could probably go back and look at my email
yeah.
and see what I got emails about stuff being rescheduled.
Yeah. Well, sorry about it.
Sorry, glad you got better.
Me too.
Get bad again.
I'm sorry I was selfish, but
Yeah.
it affected me too. Okay. I know. I just when I realized the size of this craziness, it really struck me like, oh my God. Now, I mean, I hate to say it, but now we're kind of used to Bono with his,
Knocking on wood.
I know we're kind of knocking on wood. We're kind of
Don't
used
you
to that
dare.
now. But
Yeah.
back then it was just what? Anyway,
Yeah.
I mean, he looks healthy and
Well, after the heart stuff, he's gotta have the best cardiology and
yeah,
doctors in the world taking
yeah,
care of him, so
yeah.
I'm confident he is in good hands.
Me too. Me
Yeah.
too. Okay, so freestyle.
What?
I know. We can talk about anything we want to talk about. It can be about you too. Cannot be about you too. It can be about anything. So what do you want to talk about?
So I wanna go back to going through our CDs.
Okay.
Oh, this was in a previous episode. The last one we talked. So y'all don't know that I went through all my CDs today. Unless you heard us 2 weeks ago, then you know. We're having to we're getting our kitchen redone, completely demoed and redone, and so we're having to rearrange so much in the house, and I have a huge CD cabinet that is now had become a third CD. I'm gonna mess this up. Like a quarter of CDs, less than that of DVDs, and then the whole rest was YouTube stuff. And first of all, I'd gone through my CDs before. I'd gotten rid of so many of them, but I'm like, I'm gonna hang on to this. I'm gonna hang on to this. I'm not ready to get rid of these yet. And now I'm just getting rid of almost just about everything, except I found one signed by Sting. I found one signed by Good Charlotte, their debut album. I wonder if that's worth something. I found one signed by Sum 41, their debut album. Are they still making music? I don't know. Tonic, all 4 members of Tonic at the time. And I got these signed. These were not things I acquired. I got them signed.
The only, I think, CDs that I have autographed are Pete Yorn, Bruce Hornsby, and you too. I don't have anything else.
Most of these I got signed because I was working with them at the Rock Hall.
Yeah.
Some perk of the job. But
Pete Yorn was I did that because I just wanted to see if I really had the goods. If I could make that work for another band, or if it was just you two that I had talent with.
and you did.
I did. It was
Mhm.
fine. And Bruce Hornsby, he had a political event at his house, and my aunt and uncle took me there and
Oh, nice.
to sign it.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
I will say I found a bunch of U2 stuff that I need to send you and Garden Tart Amanda a picture of to figure out. They could have been subscriber gifts. I don't know.
I found
They're real U2 things. They're not bootlegs or anything like that. But I'm like, what are these little books with CDs in them that are so pretty?
yeah.
I'll send you a picture by tomorrow, and one of you will know what they came from. But yeah, there's got a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was fun.
I've been going through a large purge lately. Just I did this like 10 years ago and I got rid of everything. And somehow it came back. Like, I'm serious. I thought I got rid of all of my CDs. And I found a big box.
I remember having the conversation when you did.
Yeah. And it was emotional because it's like, I don't need physical media. But then I found this box of stuff and it's really interesting, but it's like, what's the story, Morning Glory in there? And that's the actual CD that I played over and over and over again when it came
Yeah.
out. And like to me that is also emotional. It's weird, but while I've been playing music and throwing crap away and reorganizing stuff, and I have U2 on shuffle, which I really don't do that very much. But I just kind of felt like I wanted to sing along and I wanted, songs that I could sing along. So I just shuffled U2. And it kind of hit me just about how amazing Rattle and Hum is. Like I've just been a Rattle and Hum junkie lately. And I do, like, I think we've had this conversation before, but that album's so underrated. And I think it's because the movie, like
Yeah.
the movie, didn't go great. I mean, I think it's a great movie, but that's just,
The new stuff off there is just
yeah.
so undervalued. It's so
Yeah.
good.
I mean, my God. So that's what I was listening to earlier today. Okay, go ahead.
So what I did do was, as I was getting, putting all these things away, I don't know. I'm gonna see if my library will take them. But
Yeah.
I made a list of bands I wish I still listened, like that I forgot that I love,
Yeah.
because my algorithm it's literally U2 and Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, and anything related to them that
Yeah.
Siri wants to give me, right? It's such a limited scope. And I'm like, holy shit, I love these bands. And some of them might still be making new music. And I would like to know about
Yeah.
that. Would you like to hear about some of them?
Yeah.
First of all, other than they're all men besides two,
I
which does not surprise me.
am.
David Gray, Fountains of Wayne, Fiction Plane.
Oh,
They're not making new music, but I want to listen to them. R.E.M. I can't remember the last time I listened to R.E.M. I need
I've been thinking about that too. I need to listen to tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do. Listen to
Yeah.
R.E.M.
I have not listened to Madonna's new album, and that is sacrilege. I need to do that. James, Keane. My
Keane.
kids listen to Keane. Like, I don't know if they're still making music. They listen to like the old stuff. Death Cab for Cutie and Postal Service, Stereophonics, Travis. Oh, I put Travis on here twice. Turn Breaks. What happened to Turn Breaks? I'm excited to listen to these, and then Siri will understand more of my taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. Like, it's so, I feel like doing stuff like that, it's like you're shopping in your own closet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have all this new stuff that I've had for a very long time. And anyway, okay, so I've been watching a interesting series of documentaries on Netflix, which is just the bottom of the barrel, but I like it and it keeps my attention and I can
Yeah.
do other stuff. I can fold whatever. I can do other stuff while I'm watching it. But
Yeah. Yeah.
worst neighbor ever. And oh my God, like
Yeah.
this is craziness. Oh my God. If you like crazy police stuff, crazy killers and stuff like that, which we do,
We do. Yeah.
it's worth a try. And the episodes aren't very long. Okay, what else? I am very antsy about this fall, and you too, and how I'm going to come up with the $1 billion I need to make it through the next year. I don't know. I have to sell everything, which I'm doing anyway, but I still feel like I took all these clothes in and I feel like they're going to send me a check for like 35 cents. Like it should be hundreds of dollars. Like it's very, very big name stuff. I used to be all into
Yeah.
names, and I just have this feeling that I'm going to get it. It's going to be a check for 35 cents or something. I need it to be a whole lot more than that. She will be fair, but I don't know. I'm very antsy, and I don't think that. I think it won't be until August that I'll get checks for that stuff.
Yeah. I've never consigned anything, so I don't even have any idea.
I have a ton of stuff. I need to go by there again on Wednesday. Anyway, I'm still very, very, very nervous about it. The rest of
You
the
said the fall. I was thinking politics.
Oh my God, yes. Both of those things. But I mean, I don't know that
Yeah.
there's a way I can prepare more for, like, personally prepare. I need to personally prepare for YouTube stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, what else you got?
I don't have much else.
Well, my nephew is turning 13 next week, and on Friday,
Wow.
bar mitzvah. And I mean, in my eyes, he was just born. He's just this little baby. And
Yeah.
how in the world is he 13?
It's crazy.
Yeah. So
Well, half of my time right now is spent getting my oldest child ready to go to college. So
God.
Yeah, there's a lot of growing up going on.
I am sure. Okay, last thing is the weather. Oh my God. Oh my God. It is, I mean, it's awful. And I say these lines like daily, but
Yep.
it's hot as a hair dryer in your face.
Hot as a handbag and a can of mace.
How'd you know? Yeah. And we have thunderstorms every night and oh my God.
I will say today, my husband and I were out walking the dogs, and then we're like, oh my gosh, this actually feels like the first real summer day where
Yeah.
it's normal hot and not insane, want to die and crawl under a rock for shade hot. So it was warm today, but we've had that heat and those storms and lost power. And like, now I think it's supposed to be dry for like 100 years,
Yeah.
which is a massive exaggeration.
Yeah. 269 years.
Yeah. But yeah, maybe over a week. Over a week. Then it's hot and stormy again. So, y'all, the earth is screaming at us and we are listening. She's been screaming for a long time.
And I mean, I said this last year, I've been saying this year after year, but I live southeastern Virginia and across the border is the Outer Banks. And every year, multiple houses fall into the ocean
Yeah.
because the beaches are eroding
Yeah.
and it's it's awful. That's something that like you can visually see it. You can see what's going on.
Yeah.
The water's rising and there's no beach. And I don't know how people can doubt that when you can look at it. It's palpable.
Right.
It's right there and people still don't give a
You know,
crap.
it's interesting. The part of the country I live in, we're supposed to, I mean, I presume people are planning for this, but we're supposed to be one of the biggest places for climate refugees
Really?
because, I mean, we're on a lake, but there's not concern about flooding or tornadoes or hurricanes, or droughts. Like we are kind of a little bit of a sweet spot. But yeah, I think there's urban planning going on
Really?
for us to become, for us, yeah, for the influx of people we will get. Because I remember reading a news story about that even a few years ago. So
Yeah.
that's interesting. Yeah.
So my area, we can claim a thing that we are the most likely place to get hit by an atomic bomb in the country.
Really?
Yeah. Because I mean, all they need to
Because of
do,
all of the
yeah.
naval stuff and everything?
I mean, just anything can easily take out, and that's the Atlantic Fleet right here.
Hmm.
And like that happens, and I don't know.
Oh, that's not a claim to fame you want.
No, no, it's not.
No.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're close enough to DC to, cause trouble there, but it would take out the military like
Yeah.
quick. Until like that was just amusing. But we have tunnels everywhere. Like
Right.
everywhere you go, you got to go through a tunnel. And it's frustrating because people get scared of driving in a tunnel. And if you're not used to it, you get in the tunnel and you slam your foot on the brakes. And then that causes traffic. But like someone asked me a couple years ago, like, why in the world would you have that many tunnels? And we're like, all the ships are here. Like all of, the
You
Atlantic
can't
Fleet
have bridges everywhere.
can't have bridges. You gotta, yeah. I mean, we just have bridges everywhere. I mean tunnels everywhere and bridges because it's,
Well, yeah, but you can't have a bridge everywhere because the big ships have to get through.
well, yeah. And like,
Since I never thought about it, I never thought about the tunnels for that reason. That's interesting.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I hate them. I don't mind if there's not an idiot, but like you cannot change lanes in the tunnel. They have signs everywhere.
Yeah.
Do it. I've been seeing people doing it a lot lately, and that's
So
why
funny.
do that?
Driving in tunnels has never scared me.
Me neither. But I mean, I was born that way.
You were born that way.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's fun.
Good times.
Claim to fame.
Woohoo. Maybe that's a great place to end.
I think it is. Perfect place.
Well,
It's the perfect place until the end of the world.
then you can come to Ohio.
Yeah.
With all the other climate refugees.
I think that would probably be my destination, except damn, Ohio's cold.
Yeah. But weather's I mean, it's all fucked up now. So just like you don't go outside in the middle of the summer when it's the hottest of the hot, we just don't go outside.
Yeah.
And then we dress appropriately when we need to. We just need to get you the right gear. No more mittens.
I have these cute gloves that they're knit, and they're the gloves, like the magic gloves, that they'll fit whatever size your hand is. I have a
Because
bunch.
they expand and make holes.
I know, but the first time Jenny saw me wear them, she
In
said,
like December.
I don't need that. I don't need gloves like where I live. Like,
I
almost
know.
but Jenny was like, whatever those things on your hand are, you can't
Yeah,
wear them.
I'll give you something else.
Yeah.
Now most of my things are battery powered, so I'll get you some warm stuff.
Okay.
Come on.
There's
Thanks,
nothing
y'all.
better than talking about the winter when it's summer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we'll complain that it's cold when it's not hot. So we'll get over it.
Something to complain about.
Yeah.
We know that for sure because you guys that write comments to us all
Yep.
the time.
Yep.
You guys, I don't think that the people that watch us have anything bad to say. It's the strangers that come in and say crap.
No, it's the people who literally just hear 20, 30 seconds
Yeah.
of us, because you can tell when people are familiar with our thoughts and our comments. Yeah.
Anyway, so let me just say this though. We're recording this on July 12th, but it's not going to air until July 29th.
Yeah.
Because my nephew's bar mitzvah and just stuff going on, and I'm going to not be available for a couple
Right.
weeks. But we used to just not have episodes. And like lately, the past few years, we plan ahead and never miss a Wednesday.
Yeah. Never.
Never.
We're like organized.
Yeah. Okay.
We will see you in August.
Yeah. God.
Okay. Bye.
We'll be back next week with more U2-ish content.
In the meantime, keep chatting with us on social media at _Garden Tarts.
Sign up for our newsletter at thegardentarts.com and share with your YouTube friends.
You can support us on Patreon, buy me a coffee, and leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts.
Kissing Lips and Breaking Hearts, a U2-ish podcast with the Garden Tarts, is created, produced, and edited by us, the Garden Tarts.
Intro and outro music by December.
See you next week.